In this episode, I'm going to show you how to baste a whole chicken in the oven to produce a super juicy, succulent bird. I'm sure there are over 100 ways and techniques of cooking a chicken that delivers great results. One of those techniques happens to be bathing the bird in its own juices. Not only that it keeps the bird moist and juicy, but every time you baste, you're adding another layer of flavor over and over on top of each other. Instead of the juices evaporating in the pan, why not let it evaporate and concentrate onto the roast itself? So first things first, what you're gonna need is a whole chicken. What you see here is a whole organic chicken I picked up from my local farmer's market. Now try getting one that's around 3 to 4 pounds because it just delivers a more flavorful bird. Alright, so on with the aromatics. What you're gonna need is a small onion, garlic, lime or lemon, and some dried spice. I have a tablespoon of salt and pepper and some dried thyme, but feel free to use whatever spice you have laying around. Now go ahead and grab your lime, garlic, and onion, and you're going to cut all of those in half. With whatever seasoning you decided to use in addition to the salt and pepper, go ahead and mix everything together. Now grab your bird and generously season the inside of the cavity. Now I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I like to shake the chicken. It just makes me feel better. Now grab your lime, garlic, and onion and proceed to stuff the chicken. Now give it a good squeeze, making sure that everything is snug. Now go ahead and season the outside of the chicken, making sure that it's evenly coated. To ensure that this bird cooks evenly, we're going to be trussing the chicken. So grab some kitchen twine, and the method that I like to use is to tie the legs together on one end of the string, and with the other end, wrap it around the chicken, making sure to tuck in the wings. Once you make your way back around, give it a nice tug and secure it between the legs. Alright, so this is the pan that I like to use to baste my chicken in. Now this is key. You can go ahead and use any kind of pan, but the reason why I like to use this pan is because it gives me enough space to tilt the pan to give me enough basting liquid for the chicken. Into the oven it goes at a preheated 425. After about 20 minutes, go ahead and throw in a knob of butter. Now grab your favorite olive oil and drizzle it evenly onto the chicken. Lower the oven temperature to 400 and slide it back into the oven for another 20 minutes. Now comes the fun part. See all that melted butter and oil? Go ahead and grab your favorite basting spoon, and what you're going to want to do is tilt the pan and baste the chicken. Remember how I said the pan was a key element? Notice how the chicken fits snugly into the pan. Now if I were to use a wider pan, the juices from the chicken would evaporate at a faster rate. Therefore, there will be less liquid to baste the chicken in. And you're probably going to ask, why can't I just add more butter or oil? Well, you can, but you're just going to dilute the chicken juice and waste your ingredients. After another 20 minutes, you're going to be basting the chicken a second time. Now here's a little secret. With a pair of sturdy tongs, grab a hold of the chicken and flip the bird to its side. And again, the pan that you're roasting in plays an important role here. If the pan is too wide, you'll run the risk of your bird tilting too far and rolling onto its breast. And guess what? Baste it a little more, pop it back in for another 20 minutes, and repeat for the other side. Now pay attention to this side of the bird versus the other side. Be careful, flip it over, and look how pale that is. Look at all those concentrated bits. Now at this stage, you're pretty much done, but let's say the skin color isn't to your liking. What you can do, which I'm about to do here, is to baste it one last time for good measures and turn on your broiler. Now be careful because you do not want to burn this beautiful bird you've been working so hard for. The broiler setting on this oven took about 5 minutes for my liking, so be careful, each oven is different. Now look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Can you just almost taste this perfectly roasted bird? But wait, you do not want to cut into this chicken just yet. You're just gonna have to let it rest. Resting ensures that your bird stays moist and juicy. Grab some tinfoil and loosely cover it for guess what? Another 20 minutes. After it has rested, now it's time to break this chicken down. So grab your sharp knife and remove the twine from the legs and around the breast. So what I like to do first is separate the legs and thighs together like so. Repeat for the other side. Carve the breast, and you end up with this. You can go ahead and serve this as is, but let's break it down even further into 8 even pieces. Now move it around to make it look presentable, add your diced onions and lime, sprinkle some green stuff on top, and there you have it. How beautiful is that? Juicy, moist, and succulent. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please subscribe, hit that notification, and if you have any suggestions or comment, please be sure to write them down below. This is Gambit and Spice, and I'll see you next time. But wait, there's more! Over a medium heat, sprinkle some flour and whisk it until it's nice and smooth. What I like to do is add a splash of apple cider vinegar. Give that a whisk, and if it's too thick, give it another splash of water. Grind some black pepper if you will, and there you have it. A nice, simple gravy to serve with your chicken. See you next time.